Daniel Craig is the best Bond ever. Fact. Not because of great HD pictures in films now, not because of how visually brilliant things are even better now, because when I look at Daniel Craig, when I looked at him, when I first saw him as Bond in Casino Royale, whatever you want to call it, and when in the opening sequence, when he's running towards that guy and he's running towards the screen, I'm sitting there with my mates and I'm thinking, and I'm laughing, not because I think it's funny, not because I think he's a rubbish Bond, I'm laughing because I'm thinking, if Daniel Craig's James Bond's running towards me, I am going to shit a brick. He's well built, he's got this mean look on his face, like to say, when I get my hands on you, you're finished, son. And kind of the way he deals with that villain in the opening scene is amazing. For me, there is no debate for me. Daniel Craig's amazing. They've got a big problem now because when it's time for Daniel Craig to hang up his water PPK, who they replace him with will be really interesting. I think Tom Hardy would be a great choice, and we'll see what happens with that. There's other situations. There's also rumours that Christopher Nolan wants to make a Bond movie, but I think with what we've got now, I think we should just keep what we've got, the elements that we've got now, with Sam Mendes running things. Keep it the way it is at the moment, because we have got one of the best directors we've ever seen in charge of the Bond franchise. When I heard Sam Mendes was going to do the Skyfall, I was like, Sam Mendes? Are you joking me? Amazing that he's even interested in doing it, but he's such a big Bond fan. And he's when I heard that he wasn't going to direct Spectre, we didn't know it was going to be called Spectre at that time. You kind of think, I kind of was a bit sceptical. I thought he could still do it. He's got other things to do, but I think we'll probably hear eventually that he's going to do it, and that's how it turned out. Skyfall is the most successful Bond movie ever, one of the most successful movies of all time. Amazing success, and you wouldn't replace him unless you're an idiot, and Barbara Broccoli is no idiot. She's a smart cookie. It's really exciting now that we've seen the first trailer for Spectre. A lot of people are going, oh, there's no action. Oh, I don't like all this. Oh, this is just that other one, isn't it? I forgot what it's called now. The one after Casino Royale. What was that called? Not Quantum Solace. I nearly said Quantum Leap. Quantum of Solace, wasn't it? I actually people don't like Quantum of Solace because they kind of think, oh, this is like a rubbish movie. But actually, Quantum of Solace is awesome to me because it continues straight. It is literally a continuation of Casino Royale, and I thought that was awesome. Now, when the film finishes, you're left kind of thinking, is that it? But it is literally a continuation, a conclusion of that first part. Maybe the mistake was that that it was a conclusion, that it was kind of a to be continued kind of thing, but people just didn't. A lot of people who hadn't seen Casino Royale, who hadn't seen Casino Royale at the time, just felt shortchanged. I enjoyed the film, but people kind of bitched about it. But it doesn't take much for people to bitch about films, does it, these days? Everyone hates everything, don't they? Everyone hated Man of Steel, even though all the people who hated Man of Steel went back and saw it 6 to 20 times. That's how much they hated it. But, of course, we've got to say we hate something instead of being honest and saying, wow, this was amazing. Even if it's done something different than what we grew up with, it's still great. Now, the main complaint about the Spectre trailer is we didn't get very much and there wasn't enough action. I enjoyed it. I knew it was going to be an intriguing trailer. I didn't think we were going to see all this action. I'm excited. I don't really understand what everything that happened in that trailer. I'm kind of going to guess and estimate. I don't know what people are saying online, but what I'm thinking is that Blofeld is Bond's brother, maybe. He can't be his father, can he? Too young. Even in The Shadow, he looked too young to be his dad. So I'm going for Blofeld, the iconic villain, being Bond's brother. Wouldn't that be amazing? And wouldn't that be a personal thing for Bond? And Daniel Craig will gobble all this kind of, this one's personal. He'll gobble it up and make it even more awesome than he always does. Really excited. This, for me, I think about what is the movie that I'm really looking forward to this year? I mean, Avengers, of course, can't wait for Avengers: Age of Ultron. It looks an amazing film, and obviously we've got the new Terminator movie this year as well, which is something to really look forward to. There's a few bits and pieces, but I think Bond is the film I'm really looking forward to. Originally, it was Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. That was the film. Superman's my character, so that was the one I was really looking forward to. But now that's been delayed till March, and I cannot wait. That is the film of all time, as far as I'm concerned. Oh my God, I've just forgotten Star Wars. How can I forget Star Wars is coming in December? That is the one, isn't it? But after, I think, yeah, it has to be... Oh, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Star Wars, Spectre, and then Avengers Age of Ultron. They're the films I'm really looking forward to. They're the three films I think most people are looking forward to this year. As I say, there's other films, but I just feel that those three films are just going to be wow. I don't have any doubts where Star Wars is concerned, and I know that Spectre is just going to be awesome. And I think I don't know if I'm mistaken, but I think that Daniel Craig is contracted for another Bond film after that. So you would have had Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall. This one, so after this one, he's done 4, and then he's going to do a 5th. Now I don't know. He's very passionate about Bond. The only thing that will stop him making another one is if people kind of said, "Oh, he's looking kind of old now." I don't think he's looking. I don't know. I think he's approaching 50 now. I don't think 50. I mean, I'm 42. I don't think 50 is old. I know a few of you teenagers out there be going, 50 is so old, man. We need like Zane to play Bond now, you know. No, get stuffed. Daniel Craig is awesome, and you know the character has to have some maturity physically. When you look at him, he has to be. I hate to be kind of old-fashioned, but he has to look like a real man. And Zane don't look like a real man, does he? I think if Zane saw a naked woman, he'd probably cry. I'm joking, but you get all this kind of, oh, we want a pretty boy, we want a good. This, I mean, first of all, Daniel Craig is an extremely attractive man. Not that I'm attracted to men, but I'm just saying, I think there's nothing wrong with saying if a guy's attractive, and Daniel Craig is attractive. This film is going to rock. I grew up with the Bond movies. I love the Bond movies. And a lot of people, when I was a kid, were saying Sean Connery was their Bond. I think now it doesn't matter how old you are, if you grew up with the original era or this kind. I mean, like it or not, Daniel Craig's Bond films are a reboot. As far as I'm concerned, they're a reboot. From Casino Royale, we started again. And personally, I was always all right with that. And hey, now I'm definitely all right with that. I think everyone just sees Daniel Craig as their Bond now. He's so good. He's a brilliant... He is a proper actor. You know, I don't want to be like that, but he is a proper actor. So having a proper actor playing Bond in these brilliant written films we've had so far, and this is the culmination. This one's really personal. We're going to really find out some personal stuff about Bond, and for me as well, we could also find out about what happened to his parents, how they died. I think they may stray away from the books. I don't think their deaths will be accidents by the end of this film. I think we'll find out something a bit shocking for Bond. I think this is going to be... I mean, I think the death... I forgot her name now. I keep on forgetting names. The girl he falls in love with, the woman he falls in love with. That was really bad when she died in Casino Royale. And I think that really hit him hard. But I think what happens in this film is really, really going to define not just Daniel Craig's Bond going forward, but I think he's actually going to define the whole franchise now. So I think it's really exciting. I can't wait to see it in November. It's going to be brilliant. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday now. It's really sunny out here in Cyprus, so I'm going to sit by the pool. Why not, eh? See you later. Bye-bye.